Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to simplify fractions. So the first method is that you could find the greatest common factor between the top and the bottom number, and then you divide the top and bottom by that number. Or you can start with kind of a step-by-step method where you find any common factor, like 2 or 3, so a smaller number. You divide the top and bottom by that number, and then you keep going until you get something you can't simplify anymore. So until you get like a prime number. So let's try it with 12 over 24. Now, many of you might already see how to do it with number 1, but I'm going to show you how to do it with the second method. So I see that 12 and 24 are both even, so I'm going to divide the top and bottom by 2 over 2. Once I do that, I realize that 12 divided by 2, that equals 6 on the top. Sorry. And then 24 divided by 2 is 12. So it's 6 over 12. And then I could actually keep going and do that again. So I'm going to paste this again, divide. I wanted to divide by 2 over 2. I'll just copy this whole thing. Okay. Moving that over. If I divide by 2 over 2, 6 divided by 2 is 3. And 12 divided by 2 is 6. And then 3 over 6, if you realize that you can divide that, sorry, I'm moving this up again, by, you can't divide them by 2, but what you can do is you can divide by, 3 over 3, and you'd get 1/2. Right, 3 divided by 3 is 1, 6 divided by 3 is 2. Or if you go back and you actually use method 1 and find the greatest common factor, you'll realize that 24 divided by 2 is 12, and you already have it. So you could divide the top and bottom by 12 over 12, and you would get 1/2. The second example here is actually already done for you. So if you don't have an even number on the top, you can't divide by 2. So in this problem right here at the top that I've moved up, you would try and see if you could divide by 3. And since they're both divisible by 3, you can divide top and bottom by 3 over 3, and you'd get 3 over 5. So that would be your answer. So when in doubt, if you don't want to use the greatest common factor, you could use, you can start by dividing the top and bottom by either 2 over 2, if they're both even, and if they're not, try 3 over 3 or 5 over 5 if they're a number divisible by 5. Like any number that ends in 5 or 0 is a number that is divisible by 5, so you could use that.